So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, I managed to get my hands on 6 Plus V2 Kuzan now, and I also limit break expanded him, so it's going to be a proper showcase. Sadly, I didn't find any friend with limit break expansion. The only friend I had with limit break expanded Kuzan right now is Toadski, but yeah, I guess he was asleep when I was making this, I couldn't find him. Anyway, usually when I make my showcases, I don't usually do it against Garp Challenges, but I felt like Garp Challenges just to reset. I've not really done a lot of Garp Challenge content for a while, so I thought to mix it up a bit, try V2 Kuzan against 3 Garp Challenges. And yeah, as you see here, this team is kinda heat, and they start pretty cool as well. This is actually one of my favorite ML teams I've ever made. Not saying it's one of the best, just that it's one of the coolest, I feel. Mostly because it has so many weird units and somehow they work perfectly together. Like first removing everything turn 1 with support, and then actually making good use of this radio that has basically never had any good use. But here, first she has the pudding support, of course, for final stage, removing the debuff there. And then for these stages we get a lot more Cyan Quick Warps for Kuzan's special ability. If you don't remember, if you consume 20 Quick or Psy Orbs with V2 Kuzan, you basically get a free double special. And for this particular run, we're actually going further than double special. We're actually going to use one Kuzan special 3 times without any major stalling, and here's how this works. So I use the Frank Captain Kuzan special here. So you see I got a full board of Quick and Psy Orbs. I consumed all of them. That's 6 orbs consumed, so I'm on my way to 20 again. Then against this stage, I use the other Kuzan special. I get another 6 orbs matching an attack boost. Even if I hit all perfects, I can't kill in 1 turn. So what I'm instead doing is that I'm getting rid of the guys in the back this turn, doing some chip damage to Viper. Then on the next turn I use Kuzan again, because Limbrick expanded 6 plus V2 Kuzan gets his special back immediately. And that's another 6 orbs, and if you're keeping count, after this turn we'll have consumed 18 orbs needed. So basically we just need to consume 2 more after this and we're good. And we'll easily do that, so when we use the Frank Captain Kuzan the next time, we've already done the requirement again, so we can get the double special again for the Kuzan. And that's how we use V2 Kuzan special 5 times in a short amount of time. Pretty cool tech. We'll see if I use it again in the future. It made sense for this particular content. And yeah, for this stage I'm using the free-to-play Carrot. That's not available sadly, and she got a huge buff with the dog support, like insanely. Like she already handled everything this stage. She's one of the few units who does that, but now she also gives an attack boost to the whole team. Like, it's insane. She's so good for this now. And yeah, now we need to slow down a bit because we can't remove the bind, so taking it easy, getting some chip damage. And yeah, the plan now basically is that I'm going to use Kuzan this stage, then again final stage. I'll use the Crying Chopper Limited Rare Recruit to remove the special bind. Pudding support removes the other debuff. And then I can use Kinemon Dendro for an orb boost, which only buffs Kinemon Dendro and Carrot, but that's enough. So I think I'll take this moment to talk a bit about Kuzan's captain ability. Basically, without Limbrick expansion, I think 6 plus V2 Kuzan is like 4.25 times attack, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I really haven't looked much about the normal cap. But with Limbrick expansion, you reach a 5 times captain. But to reach this captain, first you need to hit with a Psy unit, and then a Quick unit. And yeah, I thought I'd showcase the animation a bit. It's pretty cool. So yeah, basically that also means that the first 2 units hitting with V2 Kuzan will never have 5 times attack, but rather I think it's like 4 times attack with Limbrick expansion, and of course I do mixed teams here, so it's a bit in between. But it also means that you need a quick unit and arrow team. So for these Garp Challenge teams, I need to run a duo unit that is quick and Psy. And there's basically 3 options. We have the Kinemon and Denjiro here. We have the Smoker and Tashigi, which I'll use for the other teams. And another unit you can use is Smoothie and Oven, which could be good options, but didn't fit for these teams. I really enjoy this team though, Hody. It has a bit of stall stage 2. But after that, we're actually not doing any stalling at all. We're going straight to final stage, which is pretty cool. Another cool thing which I didn't notice, and it's unintentional, is the fact that this is basically a marine team except for Capone crew. Like, pretty cool actually. It was not intentional. I just tried to make the best team possible, and somehow it was 5 marine units, or navy I should say. Pretty cool. But yeah, Capone crew is a big cheat unit, so replacing them from marine is not really a thing. And yeah, going to use Smoker special here. And this is just to get some orbs to consume for the special. Remember, I need to consume 20 Psy or quick orbs. And yeah, I'm going to do this against this stage. And this is pretty free stalling, to be honest. We do get 4 turns of attack down, so we need to stall 2 more turns. But yeah, basically if you get bad RNG, you know you're guaranteed to consume 20 orbs. And yeah, we're going to use some more normal strat this time. Basically after this stalling, both Kuzans have double special now, so I can use both of them 2 times. And yeah, like on the last team, I used Kuzan with the Garp support to remove special bind. I don't need to do that here, so instead I can use the Treasure Map Sanju support, which is actually a big deal, because Kuzan already does attack boost for Psy. Now he can also get an ore boost when he uses his first special, and obviously that's quite a big difference, like 2.25 times attack and now 1.75 times ore boost and full board of matching orbs. That's some really good damage. There's other good support as well, like the Kizuna Recruit Arcano support, which funnily is on Sengoku on this team instead. But yeah, now we're going to use Kuzan again. Full board of matching orbs, true block. The special buff is so good. Like, remember before, it was randomly Psy or quick. Now it's just matching orb. So good. Also makes him a lot better sub, of course. Yeah, very easy. Moving on. And yeah, this turn we're actually not going to be using Kuzan, but it works out nicely. We got 1 special left each. We can use 1 stage 6, 1 stage 7. And now instead we use Capone crew. Get attack boost, nearly full board of locked orbs. But remember, the 2 first hitting doesn't do much damage. Use Sengoku, get that 3 turns ore boost, get the chain locks, as you see, a lot of damage. So we don't need to hit perfect or anything. We can hit grades and still easily kill. This is the ambush Sengoku, by the way. Very good unit, especially in Garp Challenges. I've used him in so many Garp Challenges teams. Basically, Psy units in general focus more on attack boost, learnings and such, so Psy boost is pretty valuable, and this Sengoku is a 3 turn one, very good. But yep, use Kuzan here. And we still have the ore boost from Sengoku. And yeah, we can just hit perfect now. It's fine taking burn damage. About the ship, like, I didn't really think much about the ship. Like, I could have maybe used another one, like, the quick units are not boosted with this ship, but they really, you hit with them early anyway, they don't really do any damage. I didn't really care about that. So I just went with high HP and pretty good multiplier, basically. And yeah, Kizaru is actually really good here, this rare recruit Kizaru, since he has support to reduce CD. And then he can reduce CD of the crew, and also give a chain lock, so that's pretty nice. So that makes Kuzan ready. So we got Call Affinity from support, chain lock from Kizaru, attack boost from Kuzan. Yeah. And then we can see the perfect Capcom crew remove the defense shield with carrot support, and we're good. And yeah, finally we're going to do the latest Garp challenge, probably the last one as well, Worst Generation. And yeah, just try to make the best team possible, and I'm actually happy with how this turned out. Like, obviously Kuzan is not optimal for this, he's not really, but it's fun to show that you can make teams with double Kuzan that beats all these contents pretty easily in the end, even if you have to use pretty good subs and such. But yeah, you'll note that for all the first stages I always hit 6 times. But yeah, that's just to get the train going. As always, we want to get to the 20 orbs. But I got a bit of a different strat this time. I'm actually not going to stall here voluntarily. Like, it's hard to kill this stage in 1 turn without any true damage or such. So we're going to stay here 2 turns anyway. But yeah, we're actually not going to use Kuzan early here, we're saving him for the late game. Instead, we're going to make use of Smoker and Tashigi in next stage. Because Smoker and Tashigi's swap randomizes recovery and bomb orbs. So we pray that the swap will give full board of color orbs, because we can change those to matching and lock them. And yeah, we do get lucky, so we get a full board of Quick orbs. And now we can slowly kill this over 2 turns. Like, we have to burst without seeing, but I think I hit all perfect, which is pretty amazing. It's not like I have a lot of practice with blind perfects with a normal ship, so pretty pleased with that. Can easily pick up Capone here, move on. And yeah, obviously we can't cheese a rogue with this team. Like, Sai in general has a very hard time cheesing a rogue. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but even if you can do it, the best teams don't. So you just have to take the stalling. But this stage is still really important. Like, the main thing with Worst Generation in general is that you need to decide, how do I get the orbs for stage 5? Because those orbs are usually the ones you keep, because you aren't allowed to do orb manip stage 5. You can do it sometimes depending on the team, but usually you want the orbs done before then, or use a super type special or such, which we can't do on this team. But what we're going to do here though is make use of Kuzan's buffed special, since his special gives full board of matching orbs now instead of random. That means if we use Kuzan and then Yamato, we will have a full board of Wano orbs, and Yamato can use the Perspiro support as well. So we can actually lock the orbs. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We use Kuzan, full board of matching. Yamato, lock Wano orbs. Or well, we lock Wano orbs for strikers, but for the team is strikers, we'll do quite a bit of damage here. Then when I move on to next stage, I can just use the Treasure Map recruit Frankie, and he will lock the orbs and remove the damage threshold. And basically, I can also use the Kuzan special after that. Like, usually, you can't use Kuzan special here since it changes orbs, but since we have full board of Wano, he can't change any orbs, so we can use him just for a damage boost. I do make a bit of a misplay though. I should have used my own Kuzan. Since he has the Sanji support, we did a little bit more damage. As you see though, it doesn't matter, but it will have been the right play since we don't need much damage next stage. So yeah, like it's pretty easy, but should have used the captain. Anyway, instead I use him against Blackbeard. As you see, he's int, like we still have color affinity from Frankie. We don't need a lot of buffs, but we'll get them anyway, so this is a super easy kill. And yeah, basically with this team you also have a bottom row that can't be blown away. Both Frankie and Yamato has sailors that stops that. The main issue though is that it's the captain swap, since that's random. Like, if you get bad RNG here, you can just reset the game. And the default will be the right side. I've learned, I know I said the wrong thing before, but it should be the right side. If I somehow say wrong again, let me know, but I feel pretty confident this time. But yeah, basically we want Law to be swapped, so we got it. And Law actually boosts everybody here, which is nice. And yeah, we do got Kuzan special for attack boost, Law for ore boost and chain boundary. We also have a chain boost support on Smoker, the weak 3 Doffy. So yeah, we're going to build up quite the chain. And we can hit with 6 units, so this will be no problem at all. The main issue is that the captains aren't the highest, like Law is like 4 times captain at this low HP, and Kuzan is around that as well. So pretty low captains, but a lot of buffs, so it works out fine. But yeah, hope you like the teams, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.